Yeah, he's
In the amateurs,
crazy.
he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show. It's gonna show March the first.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed.
God.
That lawnmower, that's that.
Davis is deep in training camp as he prepares for his upcoming fight against Lamont Roach. Focused and determined, Davis is sharpening his speed, power, and defensive skills under the guidance of his team. His camp includes intense sparring, strength training, and strategic drills to exploit Roach's weaknesses. With a strict diet and grueling conditioning, Davis is pushing his limits to stay in peak shape. His signature knockout power remains a key weapon, but he's also refining his footwork and endurance. Confident yet disciplined, Davis is ready to showcase his dominance and remain one of boxing's elite. Davis is putting his blazing speed on full display in training camp, refining his explosiveness with lightning-fast combinations and rapid footwork. His hand speed is razor-sharp, firing crisp jabs and devastating hooks with precision under the watchful eye of his trainers. He hones his reflexes with intense pad work, agility drills, and high-speed defensive movements. Tank's speed isn't just about offense. His head movement and quick counters make him a nightmare for opponents. With relentless sprint sessions and endurance training, Davis is faster than ever, ensuring he remains a dominant force in the ring come fight night.
God damn.
Davis is rigorously preparing for his upcoming bout against Lamont Roach on March 1st at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Known for his exceptional speed and power, Davis's training camp is designed to enhance these attributes while formulating a strategy tailored to Roach's fighting style. Davis's regimen includes intensive strength and conditioning sessions aimed at maximizing his power and endurance. These workouts involve weightlifting, resistance training, and plyometric exercises to build explosive strength. To refine his boxing technique, Davis engages in focused drills that enhance his hand speed, footwork, and defensive maneuvers. Recent training footage showcases his blistering hand speed and precision, leaving fans in awe of his capabilities. Sparring sessions with partners who emulate Roach's style are integral, allowing Davis to practice specific strategies and adapt to potential scenarios he may face in the ring.
One more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed.
God.
That lawnmower, that's that. Start that motherfucker lawnmower.
I made the decision to train in DC because, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute, so.
Understanding Roach's strengths and weaknesses is crucial to Davis's approach. His team conducts thorough analyses of Roach's previous fights, identifying patterns and vulnerabilities to exploit. Mental fortitude is also a priority. Davis incorporates visualization techniques and mindfulness practices to maintain focus and composure under pressure. Maintaining optimal weight and energy levels is achieved through a strict nutritional plan. Davis's diet consists of lean proteins, complex carbohydrates, healthy fats, and ample fruits and vegetables. Proper hydration and meal timing are emphasized to support intense training sessions and recovery.
I'm from Baltimore. He's not from DC. That's what I learned. I thought he was from DC too. DC my second home. I've been coming up here since I was 9 years old, even younger. So I'm not really trying to get in his personal business. Probably just showing him that, I could do anything, especially in your backyard.
You gonna feel all this shit we gotta do? Look, hey Tank, we gonna go 35 for 12.
Many years ago, legendary champion Marvin Hagler remarked that it's hard to get up and do road work at 5 a.m.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has expressed unwavering confidence ahead of his March 1st bout against Lamont Roach. In a recent press conference, Davis stated, "I haven't been watching his fights too much, but I've been in the gym with him, and I know how he moves." This assertion underscores Davis's belief in his superior skills and preparation. Davis's confidence is further bolstered by his impressive 30-0 record, with 28 of those victories coming by knockout. His recent training sessions have showcased his exceptional physique and hand speed, leaving fans and analysts in awe. This physical readiness, combined with a strategic mindset, suggests that Davis is fully prepared to dominate the upcoming fight. The anticipation surrounding this matchup is palpable, with many expecting Davis to deliver a performance that reaffirms his status as one of boxing's elite fighters. As the fight date approaches, Davis remains focused and determined, aiming to make a definitive statement in the ring.
Now, how are you feeling? We're pretty close. We're pretty close to it. How are you feeling right now?
I feel good, man. Feel good. Getting close, and somebody like Lamar is like fighting somebody like, it's gonna feel like the amateurs type of vibe. Like,
Okay.
you feel me? Not the no, the only thing I said the amateurs because I fought him before when I was coming up.
Okay.
Type of vibe. So I feel though it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited. He's coming with his people and things like that. He's
In the amateurs, he said he beat you in that.
He didn't beat me. No, he didn't beat me.
Okay.
It's gonna show March the 1st.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has tailored his training regimen to align with his natural nocturnal tendencies. Embracing his identity as a night person, Davis initiates his day around 11 a.m., allowing himself ample rest to recover from the previous night's exertions. Upon waking, he prioritizes hydration, consuming a liter of water to rejuvenate his system. A balanced breakfast follows, typically comprising 6 egg whites, oatmeal, bananas, and honey, providing the necessary nutrients to fuel his body post-meal. Davis engages in light stretching and yoga exercises, enhancing flexibility and mental focus. He then allocates time for relaxation, understanding the importance of mental clarity and physical recovery in his demanding profession. As evening approaches, Davis transitions into his primary training sessions. These workouts are comprehensive, encompassing various facets of boxing and physical conditioning. He begins with a warm-up routine that includes jumping jacks, skipping rope, and running in place, effectively increasing blood flow and preparing his muscles for the intense activities ahead. Strength training is a pivotal component, focusing on both core and limb muscles to enhance his punching power, and overall resilience. Exercises such as weightlifting, resistance training, and plyometrics are incorporated to build explosive strength cardiovascular routines, including high-intensity interval training. HIIT and distance running are also integral, bolstering his stamina to ensure peak performance. Throughout his fights, technical skill development is meticulously addressed through drills aimed at refining hand speed, footwork, and defensive maneuver. Sparring sessions with partners who emulate his upcoming opponent's styles allow Davis to strategize and adapt to various fighting techniques. His training is often supervised by esteemed coaches from a Mayweather boxing club, including Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff Mayweather, and the late Roger Mayweather, ensuring that his techniques are honed to perfection. This structured yet flexible routine not only complement Davis's natural rhythms, but also optimizes his physical and mental preparedness, contributing significantly to his success in the ring for a very, very big moment.
For a very, very big moment. What is your normal day-to-day like at this time of a camp?
I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4, probably wake up probably like 11, get my run in, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 6 or 7, get my night workout in.
Damn, so you're doing 2-a-days at this point, running in the morning.
What is your normal day-to-day like at this time of camp? I'm also a night person, but I might go to sleep probably around like 3 to 4. Probably wake up probably like 11 o'clock, get my running, and then eat, probably lay back down, and then wake up probably like 600 or 7 and get my night workout in. Damn. So you're doing 2 days at this point, running in the morning. Gervonta "Tank" Davis has adapted his training regimen to accommodate his preference for indoor workouts, particularly when it comes to running, recognizing the challenges and distractions associated with outdoor runs. Davis opts to conduct his cardiovascular sessions within the controlled environments of his gym and home. This approach allows him to maintain focus and consistency. Free from external interruptions in his indoor routine, Davis incorporates various forms of cardiovascular exercises to enhance his stamina and agility. Skipping rope is a staple in his regimen, aiding in footwork coordination and endurance. Additionally, he engages in running on the spot and treadmill workouts, which provide the necessary intensity to simulate the demands of a fight without the need to venture outdoors. This method not only ensures safety, but also allows for precise monitoring of his performance metrics. By tailoring his training to indoor settings, Davis effectively mitigates potential disruptions and maintains a high level of discipline. This strategic choice reflects his commitment to optimizing every aspect of his preparation, ensuring he remains at peak physical condition for his bouts. Like day one, see, I start running probably like it. It's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night. It all depends what fit true. Like I run in the morning. If I don't, I run at night, train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night or I run, and that'll be it. But when I'm in C, I really don't go outside. It's hard for me to go outside. So I just be in the gym and home. That's it. I don't go nowhere. Lamont Roach is ending his fight against Gervonta Davis with full confidence, making it clear that he demands to be taken seriously. Moving up in weight, Roach understands the challenge ahead, but remains determined to prove his strength and skill. He has been preparing intensively, focusing on power and strategy. To counter Davis's aggressive style, Roach believes his boxing ability and precision will be key to shocking the world, while many see him as the underdog. He sees this as an opportunity to showcase his true potential. He is determined to make a statement and prove he belongs at the elite level. He better take me serious, but I don't think so. I think they training as hard as they can. I think they put a little mastermind squad together to coach it for this fight, and it's gonna be a good fight. I'm gonna tell you like this. We're preparing for the best Gervonta Davis. That's gonna be that everyone's ever seen. That's what we're preparing for. We're not preparing for a guy who might not be focused. We're not preparing for a guy who might be lazy or anything like that. We're preparing for the best version of him. Floyd Schofield Jr., a rising lightweight contender, has expressed his belief that Lamont Roach is undersized for his upcoming bout against Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Schofield Jr. stated, "I should have got the fight before Lamont Roach. But that is my opinion." This comment underscores his view that Roach moving up from super featherweight to lightweight may face significant challenges against the physically imposing Davis. Schofield Jr. artist assertion highlights the size and power advantage that Davis holds, suggesting that Roach's transition to a higher weight class could be a daunting task. Young father too. And you know me be a father, no matter what me and Keen had in the past, I just love the way he is with his son. But I gotta respect a man like that, so congratulations to Keen, and hopefully after this weekend, maybe we can make something happen. That'd be great, man. 135, as so many people are just on an ending note. I just want to get your perspective on Tank's fight against Lamont Roach. People are counting out Lamont as well. But how do you see it Tank be knockout? Hopefully Lamont could prove me wrong, though. I like Lamont, but I'm just going off of my opinion. Why? Because he's Tank, man. I feel like Lamont's too small, and they're both small fighters, but I feel like Lamont's just way too small for Tank. But like I said, hopefully Lamont could prove me wrong. He's a great fighter too, but I just got Tank as a favorite. How do you see that happen in the fight? Do you think it comes early? Do you think it comes late? You never know with Tank. You never know it's all on when he wants to do it. But me personally, I feel it's going to come late, probably like 9 now, transitioning back to your fight. I asked that question for a reason, because do you feel that you can get a knockout in this fight against Shakur given his style? And if so, when the fight, do you feel we see it? I feel like it be late, but I feel like I can knock anyone out the right punch. Anybody. You could probably knock me out if you hit me correctly. Nah, that'll lie, but not anybody, man. That's two D's today. First, I'm an old guy now. I got pill low hands, no. But truthfully, like anyone can get knocked out anybody. So never know. I hope Shocker's ready. All right, Floyd, man. Good chatting with you. Good seeing you. Appreciate the time. Floyd Schofield taking on Shakur Stevenson this weekend here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on the Joan pay-per-view, headlined by Dimitri Ball and Era BV, the rematch to Lopez, the WBO super lightweight champion and a fellow rising star in boxing, has shared his thoughts on the fight. While he acknowledges Roach's talent, he believes that Davis is simply too strong and too experienced at this weight class. Tank's going to win. Lopez predicted it'll be a good fight. But Lamont moving up in weight is a big step. Lopez, who has faced elite competition himself, understands how difficult it is to move up in weight and challenge an opponent who has already established dominance in the division. He knows that Roach will need to be flawless in his approach if he hopes to pull off the upset Roach has. Skills Lopez continue, but power is real in boxing. When you step up in weight, you feel those punches in a different way. Tank is one of the hardest hitters in the sport, so Roach is going to have to be really smart, and they're the history. You got to love what thing about Tank versus obviously Roach, your Roach. Well, they've known each other for so long now. They grew up nearby him in DC. And I think overall, I think it's going to be a good fight for as long as Tank wants it to be. Yeah. You mean like he'd get him out of their any I think he will I think, but I think Roach, they know each other very well. They know what type of styles they like to put on. I mean, they use the fight a lot in the amateur. It's probably sparred too, so I think that'll just go to show. But remember, everybody got to realize Lamont Roach is going up to 135. He's going up a weight class, and then I think that's what makes me think that Tank should wipe him out. Respected boxing trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas has been one of the biggest supporters of Gervonta Davis's skill set. While many focus on Tank's knockout power, Atlas believes that his intelligence and strategy are what make him so dangerous. Tank is the most complete fighter in boxing today. Atlas said people see the knockouts, but what they don't see is the setup. Tank isn't just throwing wild punches. He's looking for the right key, the right angle, and once he finds it, he knocks his opponent out. Atlas's analysis highlights Davis's ability to adjust in the ring. Unlike some power punchers who rely solely on brute force, Davis takes his time to break his opponents down. He studies their movements, looks for weaknesses, and then capitalizes with devastating precision. He's patient, Atlas explained. He doesn't waste punches. He makes you make mistakes, and then he makes you pay for them. He reminds me of the old-time janitors of the superintendent in the big buildings. Those big buildings. And they had a big brass key ring about this. Big with 1,000 keys on it, but every key they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying he's a super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door. You're great with the analogies. I love the analogies, and he finds the right key. He doesn't walk into a room and like bang, oh my God, I shouldn't open that door, and then a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, so he don't. And that's part of what separates, and it makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now of all time, despite ongoing speculation about future opponents. Davis is keeping his attention on the challenge in front of him. I'm fully focused on Lamont Roach right now, Davis said. I'm not thinking about who comes next. Retirement isn't on my mind yet. I have more to accomplish. Davis understands that boxing is unpredictable and that overlooking an opponent is one of the biggest mistakes a fighter can make. While Roach may not be as big of a name as some of the other fighters in the division, Davis is treating him with the same level of seriousness. Every fight is important, Davis added. I take every opponent seriously because one mistake can cost you everything. On the other hand, Current B here with Tank Davis. It's the Tank versus Roach press conference going down March 1st. PBC pay-per-view on Prime. Tank, we know you set up there. You're going to retire in 2025. Why did you decide to retire after next year? Just fed up, just tied out other book crap. You said that you have your opponents mapped out. So who were the opponents for the final stages of your career? Not to see, I don't really have him really like mapped out. But it's just like anyone in mind that you're thinking about after Roach, and not yet. I'm just trying to focus on him right now, and then once we get him out the way, then we can Lamont Roach is enthusiastically embracing the biggest fight of his career. He has been calling for this fight for a long time, and now that it's finally happening, he wants to make the most of it. I've been waiting for this opportunity, Roach said. I want to prove that I belong at this level, and the only way to do that is by fighting the best. Roach's camp has been focused on sharpening his skills and coming up with a game plan to neutralize Davis's power. While many doubt his chances, Roach believes that his speed, movement, and boxing IQ will give him an advantage. I know what Tank brings to the table, Roach said, but I also know what I bring to the table. People are counting me out, but I love proving people wrong. Roach sees this as his chance to announce himself to the world as one of the top fighters in the sport. I've been grinding for this moment. He said, now it's time to show what I can do. Tank Davis has a potential to surpass Floyd Mayweather in terms of boxing ability, according to Showbiz. The adult Tank's knockout power, agility, and overall skill set have been compared to Mayweather. My thing was, it wasn't that he's a big guy who could go to 140. It was that he's so talented and punch so hard that those skill sets and carry up with them. And weight, that's what the great ones do. They have that ability. That's why I mentioned Floyd. Mayweather wasn't 154, but his skill set was so good. The difference between Tank and Floyd is that Tank got the type of power when you got power. That carry up like Pacquiao. You can move up many weight divisions, not just the two that he primarily fought, and we saw him dribbling Mario Barros off the canvas. So we saw him do at 14. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next time.